Yeah, we're live. It's late. Probably nobody's going to be around, which is okay, but I did promise everybody a whole video of the stuff I got the other day. So I'm going to go ahead and share that stuff. Let's see if anybody comes around. I got my cup full of decaf coffee tonight. It's really late. I should be in bed, but I got, I want to do this, so I'm gonna do this before I go to bed tonight. So, hey, well, thanks for that like. I see one person's there, so that's nice to see you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just start then. So, I guess I'm gonna show you the first. This was part of what was in all that pre-stuff I got at that estate sale the other day. It's just some Christmas decorations. So I didn't show you these when I was out in the truck because I brought them in the house. So there's an old angel, just an old angel tree topper. But I thought she's a little scuffed up and stuff, but I just thought she was different. Check this plug out. There's a plug on there. So this one goes back a little ways. I don't know any values on these because I don't really mess with this stuff too much. But so I grabbed that tree topper and I grabbed this other tree topper. Of course, I don't know if the electric works on them now, but they were free. So I grabbed those two for Christmas stuff that was there. And then there's a bunch of glass bulbs. I'm probably just going to take them over to the shop. There doesn't look like anything here. It's too interesting as far as bulbs go. And they have some scratches and stuff on them, so I don't know if they'd be any good online anyway. But I just grabbed them. So this is an ugly one. I don't know what this is made out of. It froze up there for a minute. It almost feels like it's made out of like wax. I don't know though. Anyway, so that stuff was all free that I got at that estate sale that I went to check out. So there was that. And then while I was out, I went to a yard sale and I got, this is that camera I mentioned that I got with those canning jars. It's got one reel in it. I don't think it's anything special. And I don't think these are all that great, but for what I paid $4 for all the canning jars. So this is like throwing in. So Fisher Price changeable, and look, it works. And you can't see in there, but I can see in there, and it works. So, and then where was I? Was at another yard sale because there was community sales. There weren't that many sales though. I got a Thomas. I just sold my other Thomases that I had, so now I got to start over. And then I got a Tyler book because I have a bunch of them, and that might be one that could give me another full set. So. And then this is an 80s romance. They're the first love romance books. If you get a bunch of them, people will buy them pretty well. But you got to get them cheap though. That's what I do anyway. You don't have to do it at all. So I do it though because I like selling books. So, but it doesn't really matter what the author is on them. So, hey, there's BB and Kate's Places here. And I watched your organizing videos the other day, Kate. I had the whole playlist on. I was watching, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them, and then it froze up, and I had to do an update on my computer, and my computer it'll just stop working when I need to do an update. So that's what happened. And if you're wondering why the top of my head is cut off, it's because there's a really bright light up here, and I don't want to burn you guys' eyeballs out. So I cut the top of my head off for you there. So, hi, Cindy. Okay, yeah. So that was those, and then let's see. Was this a yard sale? No, this wasn't a yard sale. This was at the yard sale shack. I grabbed. They had this thing here. It was $1. I can always use these for putting little things in. For using. The little things that get lost after you list them. Yeah, we don't want them getting lost. So they had that there. And then I walked by this a couple of times. They had this. This was there. I walked by and never even saw it. It was one of these Nutcracker bowls. So there, I don't know, depending on condition, this one looks pretty good. It's got a little bad spot right there. I've sold them up to $30 before, so, but usually it's 15 to 20. So, and I think I have one listed right now. So that's something else I got. And then, I got this cool little car. I got this car. It's neat. I didn't look any of this stuff up. So, Wild Wheels, it says. Dragston. Does it say who made it? It doesn't. Wild Wheels collect. No, Historics doesn't really have a maker on there. But anyway, so there's the car. It's just cool. So, and it was 50 cents. So I couldn't say no to that. Oh, and let's see, the nut bowl was, I think they had $2 was on that. So, oops. Oh, my cool car. A wheel just fell off of my cool car. How horrible is that? The wheel just fell right off there. It's got a flat. It goes back on there. Hey there. Maria's here. Nice to see you, Maria. And TGM 49. Hi. So I don't I'm actually using my laptop tonight and not my phone, so I can actually see you guys in the chat, and they're still there. You're not going away after 2 seconds. So that's pretty cool. All right, and I grabbed this bowl. It was 50 cents. It was a Corral. It's a Corral bowl, and it's a Farm Fresh, which is, I think it's a pretty popular one. I got to clean it up a little bit, but I'm just gonna take it. I'm not gonna put it on eBay. I'm just gonna take that over to the shop and put like $3 on it and just make a little flip there. They used to sell pretty good a long time ago, and I couldn't resist this. It was $1.50, but it's blue. It's blue. So, and I'm not sure if it had a stopper before or not. It doesn't really feel like it has that, but and it doesn't have any scratches in here from putting the stopper in and out. But there's no name or anything on it. It's just a neat piece of colored glass that somebody will want to put in their theme, whatever theme they have. And I bought a bunch of records. Yeah, I bought a bunch of records. See, they're records. CDs. Pat Benatar, who I absolutely adored back in the day, and then there's a band called Korn. I just know they were popular. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard any of their music. So maybe I should listen just to see what they're like. Hey, it froze up there for a second. And then Depeche Mode, which I've always found them a bit strange, but I listened to them, but they're a bit strange. I always thought, anyway. The Cure, Mixed Up, which that's The Cure. Queen's Greatest Hits, which, and they're all in here, and the CDs were all in here, and they're all in pretty decent shape. So, and then a tribute to Johnny Cash. So I'm just gonna take those. They were 50 cents each. So I'm just gonna take them over to the shop, and yeah, I'm just gonna take them over to the shop. They'll probably get like $3 a piece. On that Pat Benatar one, I might put more on, but probably $3 a piece for them over there. Unless, I'll look them up on eBay, and if they're better, then I had a lady come in and tell me, now there was two of these. They're I think they're Indiana glass. Whitehall, I think, is what they, or Colony or something like that. But anyway, I had a lady come into the shop and told me that colored goblets, she called this a goblet, something like that. She said that colored goblets are really in right now, and they're getting hard to find, and people are using them for weddings. So I told her I'd keep my eye out. Of course, I don't expect her to come back, because she wasn't actually from my area. She was passing through, but I can't remember exactly where she said she was from. But she spent some decent money there at the shop that day, so that was nice to talk to her. I hadn't really been looking for any of that kind of stuff, so that was nice to be enlightened. Hopefully it holds true if I find any of that stuff. I did notice that the Goodwill seems to be pricing some of those, the colored ones, a little higher. Hi, Lisa. Seems to be pricing them a little higher, so maybe they know about it. You think? I'm thinking maybe they might know about it. All right, so that was, let's see, that was from that yard sale. So then from Walmart, I got this, and I got, let me put this up here, and I got this, and I got two of these, and these were both, they were both $20 a piece for those two, and the other ones, one was $25 and one was $30. So there's 20, 40, 70, 95. So they're 95. I should get at least 200 out of all of them. So let's hope that works out that way. So, all right. And then I got these. There's 5 of them. There's 5 of these. You can see here. They're just like Star Wars action figures, but they're Lego things. So I don't know much about them, but they were $5 a piece. So I didn't think you could go really wrong passing up on finding new what do you call them? New Legos in the boxes, you know. And then there was a couple of these for $1. They're just air conditioner covers, and they were $1 a piece. So I was gonna just put them together and sell them for like 20. And then I grabbed, there was 20 of these. If you know what they are, the window kits. They're that plastic film that you put on your window. Hi, Cindy. That you put on your window, and oh yeah, Cindy Roach. Okay, you put them on your window, and then you use the hair dryer, and it goes over your window. It's supposed to keep the cold out. They were $1 a piece too, so I grabbed 20 of them, and I'm gonna put them up in lots on eBay. Somebody else put them up, and they put them up in lots of 5, and they got $50 for a lot. So I paid $1 a piece for them. So hopefully it works out that way for me as well. I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched, but let's hope they work out that way. Otherwise, I have a whole lot of plastic stuff that I can use to wrap. I use that stuff on board games. A lot of times before I ship the board games, I'll seal the board games so that they don't come apart. Nothing gets inside there. Nothing gets lost. I used to do that a lot with stuff I was sending into Amazon. So I have the thing for cutting the plastic and all that stuff. So, and then let's see. This was Goodwill. It's just a CD rack. I'll use that at the shop. That was like 80 cents 65 cents for that. It was half price. And then there was this. This was half price as well. They had $2 on it, so I got it for $1. And these milk glass lamps are actually they're actually selling pretty decent, or have been selling pretty decent. So I love that. Hi Cindy. Hi Cindy. Hi Cindy. Hi Cindy. And there's that copy of you saw this in the one picture if you're in the group. This copy of what do you call it? The Social Network that I haven't watched. But I did watch Legends of Tomorrow tonight, so that was good. All right, what else did we get down in here? Oh, that is my bowl from my lunch the other day that I didn't take out and wash. Yeah. All right, what do we get in here? We got a bowl. It is a Pyrex bowl. I don't know if you can see it now. You can't see it. The light in here is horrible. It's a Pyrex bowl. It's white milk glass. Again, that's something I'm going to take over to the shop. What did they have on that over there? They had $2 on it. So I'm going to take it to the shop. You know, I'll probably put, I don't know, $10 on it or something and see what happens. So had a good couple days over the shop. I haven't. I mean, I've done all right, okay too, but the shop's been doing really well lately. So the last couple days, so that's good. And then I bought, this is green. I bought those 5 blue ones the other day, and I saw this one green one. This was $1. Yeah, this was $1, and this is Anchor Hawking. It's a Wexford pattern, Wexford, and the green stuff. I don't know if I could find one. I don't know if I found one like this or not, but they were pretty good. That lamp in the room. There you go. See, maybe that's why people are buying them. They're buying their memories back. They're buying their memories back. That'd be good too, though. And these little green goblets, thanks to that girl. Now they were $1.29 a piece, which I normally probably wouldn't have bought, but I'm glad I couldn't find ones this size that were selling for much, but I grabbed them anyway. This is if you're not familiar with it, I believe it's called Moon and Stars. I believe that's what the name of it is. And it was made by L.E. Smith Company, glass company. So you can look that up if you want. This is a piece of early American press cut. It's green. That should be where I think I might have another one downstairs, so I'm probably just going to put them together. The green is hard to find. You don't find a lot of it. So. And this was actually a neat find. It's an ashtray, but this color green, there's some of these that were, if you look at that pattern, I don't know who made it. I don't know. But there was some in that pattern that sold pretty decent. There was actually 2 of them over there, but one had a chip in it. So I left it sit because it's got a chip. So that was that stuff. And then, what do we got clinking around over here? Another green ashtray. That is, I think, I want to say Dot and Daisy, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's Dot and Daisy. I don't remember. But it's $1. It was $1 for a little green ashtray. So color glass is pretty good. Again, I'm probably just going to take it over to the shop and not try to get a lot, but I am going to look it up and see if I can find it and try to learn something about it. But so that was that one. And then this is a pretty, was $3 for this. This is Moon and Stars. That's what the other one was. Those little goblets were. It's Moon and Stars, L.E. Smith. And it's actually was, I don't remember the price that I saw on it when I found it online. It might not be a lot, but it's just really nice. It's nice glass. It's not like we're talking to Brody glass or something. It's nice. So I should be able to do well with it. No, it'll sell over at the shop if it doesn't do anything on eBay. So it'll sell at the shop. So it's nice glass. But if you guys look it up, this was $2 as well. It's another piece. It's another little compote, and it's the same thing. The Moon and Stars. A little air bubble right there. Not a chip, but an air bubble. I looked them over pretty good. There better not be any chips on them. So, all right, that was that. And then I just grabbed this too because I do have a tendency to collect the CAPC, and this was green. So I may end up just collecting this. I don't know, because I have it. It does sell better than the clear stuff does. So someday that clear stuff's going to come back around, and I'm going to have a boatload of it. And it's, and it's going to be like everybody's going to be wanting my glass. That's what's going to happen. Or it's going to get really hot right after I die. And then my wife can get it. Yeah, the Moon and Star Bowl, you got one of those, or was it the divided EAPC bowl? Yeah, that Moon and Star stuff's pretty neat. I like it. I think it's pretty. Yep. Okay. There's my gloves because I needed them the other day. Not now. It's really nice out. It was in the 60s today. Which is good. I'm happy with that. So, and this is the that chip and dip bowl. There's the dipper, and there's the chipper and dipper, something like that. Maybe not quite like that. How about like this? There we go, just like that. So that just slides right on there like that. So yeah, it's hard to find them. Just here, if you see, you can probably just sell that little rack. I don't know if I can get that off there or not. I'm not gonna try, but you can see what the rack kind of looks like. If you see those things, if you see those racks, I'll bet you those racks. I haven't looked them up, but I'm gonna keep my eye out for them because there's a lot of people that don't have the racks, that have the bowls, and they're gonna want the rack. And then the Pyrex Visions. What do they call the thumb something? Moon and Star was 99-cent auction lot. Oh, I love that. Mine has more rounded edges, and I don't. See that it's. Yeah, I think we have one. Actually, or we did have one. I don't think we have it anymore. I don't remember. We use our Pyrex bowls a lot now, so I got another one of those. Grab It? Is it Grab It? I think it's called Grab It. The Pyrex Vision Grab It. So they were $1 a piece for those. I don't know if they're doing anything anymore. They used to be really good, but I know there was a lady at the shop was selling them. I think for $5 a piece. So, but they were doing better than that. I've sold them on eBay before for I think it was $10 or $15. So plus shipping. Did I tell you that the guy who offered me $1,000 for that canning jar backed out of his offer? So I'm probably going to end up listing it on eBay, so you'll be able to watch the auction if I run it at auction. But if I do run it at auction, I'm going to start it high, and if it doesn't get any bids, just pull it down a little bit and keep doing the same thing till somebody owns it. So because I'm not gonna give it up for nothing. So, and then I got these Pyrex Vision. There's 3 of these Pyrex Visions. This is the big one. This has this little bump on here. I always look for that one. It is the 2.5 liter. So it's a 2.5 liter. These ones, I used to get $30 for these on eBay. But this one right here, I haven't found any in a while. So I don't know if they still do that or not. But I mean, again, this is something that would sell really fast at the shop too. So kind of have to weigh that in the balance, whether I just want to sell it fast at the shop and not have to ship it, or want to go for more money on eBay. I don't know. It depends on how they're selling now. But I mean, worst case scenario, I paid $2 for it. So worst case scenario, I'll put $20 on it. And somebody will buy it at the shop. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's it. I covered it all pretty quickly. I think I covered it pretty quick. So that was everything. So somebody asked the other day, if Jim's in here somewhere. I think you asked in the group if I knew of anybody else who talked about glassware other than Thrifting 101. And I don't know if I got back to you or not. It's been kind of hectic the last few days. But there isn't anyone else I follow that sells a lot of glassware. So, I mean, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are some people that do a lot of glassware, but I don't know them offhand. So, if you're here today, I hope you are. So, all right, and that's it. And it's late, so I'm gonna go to bed, folks. So, thanks for hanging out with me and checking out my stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow morning because I have 10 items to ship, but one of them is a big. It's not big. One of them is it's one of those old lawn chairs with the webbing, with the webbing in it, and it's a short one though. It's like a beach lawn chair. It's the short one. It's out in the garage. I'll have to go get it tomorrow. But that's going to California. They paid $64 for shipping, so they only paid $25 for the chair. But yeah, so yeah, yep, night, Michelle. Yep. So yeah. Yeah, so I was surprised by that. So that's one of them. So that might not actually be in the video because it's hard to package those. I might actually package it outside. It's in my room, my space I have downstairs. It's hard to work on those great big ones down there. So, but I do have a bunch of stuff that I need to ship tomorrow morning. So I'll have a video nice and early, I hope, and get going. So all right, so I'll see you then. So y'all have a good night. Get some sleep and get well rested so you can get a lot of listening done tomorrow. All right. See you later. Take care.